perhaps you're a writer and perhaps you're interested in joining one of my mentoring bubbles. And so that's what I'm here really just to give you a very basic intro. I'm Debz. I'm first and foremost, like you, a writer. I've had 30 odd short stories published. I've won some big prizes. I've had one novel to date published, but others in the pipeline and various stages of submission through my agent. But for the last 11 years, I've also worked as an editor. And I do that mostly privately, but I also do some work through Cornerstones, the big literary consultancy, and I've done quite a bit of mentoring through that. And I love that. I get, writing can be lonely. It's nice to have that interaction from an editor. I set up the mentoring bubble scheme early this year because a lot of it's to do with what's happening in the world with the pandemic, and there was also a need for us to connect to other writers, and Zoom enables us to do that. And so the mentoring bubbles that I've got, I have some short story weeks which are more intense, where we have a workshop every day for a week, and that's the sort of least expensive, I suppose, of the options. I'm looking for some serious novel writers that we can work with over the summer. But one of the most popular ones, and that's starting very soon on May the 9th, is the next 6-week bubble for short story writers and novelists. I'm actually looking for 10 writers. I've already got 4 interested in that, so it's very limited spaces. Now, what do you get? And it's only $199. What do you get? You get an hour-long one-to-one mentoring session every week based on work submitted that week. So if you want to join this bubble, I'm looking for people that have got short stories or chapters of novels or flash fiction, and you're stuck, you need some help. And so what I will do is look at a piece of work for you every week, and we'll have one-to-one direct interaction. And I will also follow up on that work as well, even if that extends beyond the 6 weeks. That alone normally would be $75, and you're going to get that every week for 6 weeks. On top of that, I also think it's quite important to get this interaction I was talking about. So at a time and date to suit as well, we're going to have group sessions. Now, I've been to many creative writing workshops, and we always cover the same kind of thing. Of course you do. And you expect that, but I try to do it in a different way. Teach in a way that perhaps you hadn't thought about something. So even the most experienced writers on the group, and I've had a few published writers, said they saw things differently, that something clicked. And of course, it's always good to remind ourselves what's important. These sessions will have some degree of tailoring to what people want. So for example, we've got a couple of memoir writers in the next bubble, then we're going to look a little bit more at memoir and aspects of that. So it's going to be, we've looked at adaptation, various things. And then we also will have weekly a drop-in session, which is just a chit-chat session if there's anything writing related people want to talk about, because people seem to feel the need to interact. We have a dedicated Facebook page. You can interact with one another, and I will send writing prompts and share opportunities. And this will extend beyond the 6 weeks. This first bubble that we did this year, of those 10, 5 writers are still with me having further mentoring, so they couldn't have got too bored with me. And so that's what these are. So please do have a look at the website at the different levels we've got, and by all means phone me, message me, whatever, for a chat. But if you want to join the next bubble, it starts on May the 9th, and I'm keen to find the next 6 writers for the bubble. If you pay for it now, then you will secure your place and be ready to start. So do have a look, and I look forward to hearing from some of you. Happy writing!